Now we're wondering, do you have any idea what Bruiser is?
Bruiser?
Yeah.
Actually, Bruiser plays hockey in my vet side.
Does he?
He does, yeah.
What do you reckon Bruiser would be?
A dog.
A dog. I reckon Bruiser is a dog. He really gets around.
He does.
Can you give us a description of Bruiser?
Oh, Bruiser, that's a good question. He's your average vet. He's overweight.
I think a bruiser is when two guys going for a big tackle.
He hits the ball very hard.
Haven't heard about Bruiser.
Yeah, you just don't want to get in his way, basically.
Fair enough. That sounds like, I can understand why he's called Bruiser.
Exactly.
I don't know who Bruiser is, but there are a couple of bruisers in my team.
Yeah.
Don't know.
What is Bruiser?
Is that the redhead that didn't do any good today?
Oh, I think so.
Don't know.
Someone from Frankston?
No.
No, nothing springing in mind. Not a guy from Moorabbin.
Is that Bruiser?
I don't know. Maybe it is.
We're the Albury Wodonga Strikers and we're looking forward to seeing Bruiser.
Incredible.
Well, here we are on a Sunday morning in the Hockey Show house, and we've got a massive episode. Nick Ball!
Benny Ryan.
How are you going, mate?
Feeling fine, fresh and dandy, my friend. Just out of the shower.
Out of the shower. I was just in the middle of saying we've got a huge episode of the Hockey Show.
Huge. 1 hour long, Benny.
It is 1 hour long. It's the final episode. It's going to be a grand final extravaganza today, Nick. I can't wait to get to the Hockey Centre.
I can't wait, but I think you and I got to eat something, mate.
We do. I'm quite hungry.
But hang on, Bruiser.
Oh, how
Bruiser.
good was Bruiser? I love him.
Loved him. Awesome. Now, yeah, let's have some brekkie.
I'm pretty hungry.
You guys check this out. We'll just eat something.
Sure.
Charlie, Sunday morning, it's great.
It is fantastic. A beautiful day here for the big game.
It's Q versus Altona.
That's right. State League 2 Women Grand Final Hockey.
State League 2 Grand Final today. Is this different to any other game during the year?
No, we'd hope not. We hope that the same things that we aspire to do will get us a good result. Obviously, our goal for the year was to get promoted, and we've taken care of that. So it's just a case of winning the game.
I'm here with Tracy. Tracy, it's 20 minutes to go before the big game. You must be ready to go and pumped up.
Absolutely, ready to win.
And now you Altona girls have got something very special happening today. You've got a tattoo on your arm.
Yeah.
Can we have a quick look?
It's our club mascot.
And at the bottom you put 05 and then you go to the tattoo parlour and make it permanent?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good luck for the game. I hope you have a cracker.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Charlie Tulloch. Hope you can get one of those tattoos as well, mate. Now, Benny Ryan, it's lovely to be here. Q versus Altona, State League 2 Women's, bright and early on a Sunday.
It is very bright and it's very early, Nick, and we've had Q versus Altona. It's evenly poised throughout the year. They've both won one. Q won the first semi-final to come straight into the granny.
Now, apparently that semi-final was absolutely fraught with lots of volatile activity. Corner!
Altona putting the pressure on the Q defence nice and early, and what can they come up with? What's your tip for the game, Nick?
I reckon Altona, because they've got the ascendancy early. Katie Dawson with the hit, because she can put it in. No, get on the patch, Altona. 16 on the Benny Ryan.
16 free hit to Q. Great defence early on from Q.
Absolutely. Now, Sarah Huntley with the ball here. It looks like a fantastic run, opening it way out on the left-hand side, running it down.
Great leg speed from Sarah Huntley, and a great pass here to the left wing, running into the circle. Here she comes.
It's a corner. Goal. It's got to be a corner, Benny. Yes. Altona again, all the ascendancy after coming over the Westgate Bridge early, and it's under.
Katie Dawson with a big hit.
Goal! Altona 1-0, Benny. Altona 1-0. Fantastic hit there, Katie Dawson.
And here we've got Q going into attack. Ange Lipshot with a quick pass to Sarah Evans, and back to...
Oh, where's the ball? Could you put it in the back net? Oh, slips over. Unlucky by Q there to get it. Oh, could almost force it at 1-1 now. Altona's still with the ball.
I think that's a penalty corner again, Nick Ball.
Beautifully said, Benny Ryan.
Straight into the second half. Altona piling the pressure on here. Big flick.
Drag flick. Down. Oh, put in the goals. No. Oh, Veracase. Oh, quick early ball by Q. Taken out there. Oh, Sally Smart picking up the ball. The captain of the Q State League 2 women's team already going up to State League 1.
Split the defence in half.
A goal. And they force it to 1-0. Corner.
Probably should have done a little bit better there, Nick. They had a 3-on-1 on the back defender, but here they are anyway, Q, with a penalty corner. Big hit. Get on the pads again, Q. Oh, is another penalty. Long corner.
Long corner. Fair enough. Q need a goal desperately here, Benny Ryan, to make it 1-0.
And we've got Sal Smart.
She runs it in. Benny Ryan, 1-0, mate. 1-0 in the State League 2 Women's Grand Final.
Are we going to extra time, Nick Ball? What's going to happen? It's exciting stuff.
Golden goal, Benny Ryan. Golden goal. Very exciting. The first one we've seen today on the Hockey Show.
We've got Justine Hiskins here. Deft little touch through to Lisa Barty on the right wing. She forced
penalty corner. Umpire all over that. He's wide awake. Oh, Justine Hiskins.
Quick variation to Justine Hiskins.
Ball. It's all happening. Altona. Golden goal. Lisa Barty stinks a death little deflection, Benny Ryan. Altona victory.
Altona victorious. They're both going up to State League 1 next year, but let's have a quick look at this again. On the right post, Lisa Barty diving goal. Rolling and tumbling all over the place there, but the girls are stuck. Look at that, Benny Ryan. These are the kind of celebrations, the passion. It's all happening on Grand Final day. Few disconsolate as they walk off, but it's all about Altona today, Nick. Let's have a listen to their song.
Stoked, Benny Ryan. Absolutely got to be stoked with that victory. Golden goal time.
Over the moon with that victory, I have to say, Nick. There's nothing better than winning with a golden goal, and I dare say there's nothing worse than losing. But congratulations to Altona. Good on them. What a cracking episode this is turning out to be, Nick.
It's a crunchy episode, Benny.
We'd better hurry up and get to the hockey centre.
Yeah, we're missing all the action now. You guys get back to that. Now, Benny, tell you what, mate. Is it true that toast always lands butter side down?
I don't know, Nick. I've heard that, but let's find out how it goes with DVDs.
Let's give it a shot. Hey! It worked!
A couple of years ago when Q were up in State League 2, they went through the season undefeated, much like you have this year, and dropped the grand final. What are you going to do today to ensure that doesn't happen?
From our point of view, it's a different team from our guys.
Yeah.
Look, firmly believe, and we have done all year, that if we play out the game and do our game and play like any other team, play a game plan out for the whole 70 minutes, then we've got the goods around the ground to beat these guys. The key is just not letting them into the game.
And welcome to the 2005 Men's State League 2 Grand Final. Moorabbin versus Q, 3 versus 1. Billy.
Matty, it's a big game here. Moorabbin need to win this one for promotion to State League 1. They're up for it. Let's go straight to the action in the second half and see what Q can do. Moving forward, Moorabbin dispossessed.
Play it on, interception by Q. Ian Rowe drags, interception play. William Blewett holding the ball there, drags back. Pushing up the right-hand side, penetrating up the right-hand side from Moorabbin, pushes out the space.
Loose pass, intercepted by Ben Johnson. Drags left, drags right. Lucky this game's not in black and white because both teams are in stripes. Angus Allen intercepts again.
Penetrates the 5-yard marks, pushes into the circle, interception by Moorabbin, straight to Q. Goal!
Big goal to Budgie Harvey. He's happy, boy. They're a happy team.
We have a grand final goal to Q, 1-0 up. Come on!
Can Moorabbin come back from this? Not too sure, but Q are looking the goods at the moment.
Moorabbin with the ball on the right-hand side. Oh, interception by Q again. Plays on.
Angus Allen, through to Tommy Allen, through to the circle. Looking good.
David Hammond, interception, goal!
Too wide.
Tommy Hammond shot. No, mixes. That could have been the goal scorer. That could have been a sealer.
Moorabbin pushing forward. Last chance. What can they do? Through to the back line.
Goalkeeper out. Oh, what's going to happen here?
Stroke!
Oh, controversial, Billy.
Why is that a stroke? Not too sure. Let's go to the slow-mo.
Comes out, interception, goalkeeper takes out the player. Q to get the ball first. Oh, it's a bit of a mess there.
Still not sure it's there, but Moorabbin have got it anyway. Let's see what they do.
Shot, goal! That's 1-1, Billy.
1-1, near full time, through to sudden death now. Let's see what happens there.
Save!
Chucky, great work, Chucky McMullen.
Oh, bad luck, Robert Graham. It's got to be difficult out there, Billy.
Tension is high. There was no goals in the extra time. We're into the stroke out here.
Absolutely. Oh, what a nice goal there.
Tommy Allen puts one past on the left side.
Yeah, David Hammond struggling there.
Goal to Paul Lozelle. It is close here. It is close.
Cam Nelson. Shot.
Save! It's a big save. That's it.
Must be pumped. Jason Mulder.
Goal! Q start with the goal.
Moorabbin really on the back foot now. They have to score this next one to be in it.
Moorabbin step up now. They are under pressure.
Goal! Moorabbin is still in this, Billy. It's tense out there.
Goal to Cam Nelson. A pretty unconvincing one, though. Straight under the keeper.
Flicks it to the right leg just above the ball.
How important could that a save have been? Moorabbin's turn. Here they go.
Promotion is on the line here. The pressure that would be on Andrews is enormous.
Q are happy. They've won the premiership.
Unbelievable. Moorabbin 2006 remaining State League 2. Andrew must be devastated.
Absolutely, mate. It's been a great game.
Thanks, Billy. Let's go straight to Charlie on the sidelines.
Grand final winners from Q, Chucky and Rowe. What a way to end it. Winning on penalty strokes.
Yeah, it was pretty close. I actually played penalty all year, and then Jules broke his collarbone 2 weeks ago. So
no way.
That was my one game for the year. So
Chucky's first State League 1 game.
State League game. Well, speaking of State League 1, you guys are moving up next year into the big league again. You're ready to go. You've got a good squad together, and you've won the season here. So you ready?
Yeah, we're very excited. Good pre-season coming out. Cracker's doing a great job.
What a game. What a result. You must be pleased with that.
Yeah, pretty happy. Pretty happy at the end, especially because it's so bloody close. But yeah, anything that's that close and that tight, and you work that hard all year to come out and win, thank God. Thank God for that.
What, undefeated for the whole year?
Yeah, undefeated for the whole year. That was a really tight game, far tighter than I suppose anyone would want. But grand final always brings something different out of teams, and we have been trained the last few weeks on strokes, funnily enough, much to the players' disbelief. Never thought they'd actually be called on for 5 strokes, but they actually did. So, yeah, some good moves, and thank God we made a save or 2 in there too.
And you put both your strokes in?
Yeah, I got both my strokes in. I was a bit worried about that too. I haven't really been flicking well for like the last 3 years.
By Nudge from Frankston Hockey Club. Now, Nudge, we're asking people today their highlight of the hockey season. We come up to finals. Can you give us a highlight?
Drinking at the finals.
My granddaughter's playing.
Ah, great.
I have many highlights. Many grandchildren, many of everything.
Many of everything.
I'm just going to have a rest and watch the hockey.
Yes, have many seats.
Yeah, just drink, play vets and drink.
Like it.
Peaks making the grand final in State League 4.
What's the best thing you've seen all year?
Hockey.
Here with Andrew from Campbell Hockey Club. Andrew, what has been the highlight of your year?
Highlight of my year was when the women's team that I coach actually had a draw. We had 13 losses and 2 draws. So the first draw against the top side, we were the bottom side. That was the highlight of my year.
Have you scored any goals?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Doesn't even play.
She doesn't even play.
Essendon making it into the finals.
Well, I can tell you from my Monash experience this year, a draw would have been good for me. So that would have been my highlight, except we didn't get one.
Jess from Moorabbin, what has been your highlight this season?
Staying up in State League 1 this year.
Just watching Moorabbin beat Melbourne Uni.
I'm here with the Frankston girls. Now, I think I can pick this, but what's been the highlight of your year?
Today.
Winning today.
Well, we finished on top of the ladder, so we're going to move up next year.
Ah, that's great. Well done.
I'll tell you what my highlight is, Rod. The shoes, mate. Have a look at the shoes. That's definitely my highlight.
Pixie shoes. Think you look. Don't worry about it.
Let's move on. Rod, what's the highlight of the year for yourself?
Probably spending 17 weeks in the top 4 and then missing out the last round by 1 point.
Camberwell, no goal. Camberwell into the finals. That's fantastic. Camberwell through to the finals in a 2-all draw, the best 2-all draw I've ever seen, Charlie. Congratulations to Camberwell.
It's a highlight and a low light all rolled into one, I think.
The round 18 draw. That was good. Waverley girls, what has been your highlight for the season?
Making the grand final in 2005.
Full-time Ben Ryan, Waverley girls through to the grand final.
I think definitely making the grand final. Making the grand final.
Making the grand final. Any others? A few of those.
A couple of good wins. Beating Essendon the second time we played them.
highlight, making grand final under the fabulous coaching of Jerry Anastasio.
Jerry Anastasio, very...
Who wants to get I'll be starting.
what a fantastic coach. I've been under Jerry, so I understand.
You've been under Jerry?
I've been under Jerry's coaching.
Righto.
So let's leave that one there. Thanks.
Dan, I really do think it's based around courage and passion.
Jerry's been a bit of a highlight. He's pretty funny.
Jerry's a highlight?
He likes a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
Could be a bit angry.
What's the one thing Jerry's taught you that's really stuck in your mind?
Dan, I really do think it's based around courage and passion.
Don't hit the ball across the middle of the field. Yeah. Get to the points. Get to the points.
I like it when the Bombers get goals.
When the Bombers get goals? Do you have any?
I think it's totally awesome when they're playing hockey.
It's probably Springvale getting knocked out in the straights after finishing on top of the ladder.
We're here at the bar at the State Hockey Centre. We've come here after a big Saturday night out in Melbourne, and we've bumped into a few people and they're very, very strangely dressed. Now, Ali, what's going on here? What are you doing?
Well, we're coming all the way from Albury, and every week we have a theme on our bus trip home, and this week we have Op Shop Formal.
Op Shop Formal. I thought it was actually bad taste.
Heath, what's the best thing about hockey this year for you?
Getting goals and hitting goals.
Hockey show is fully sick. Balls are sucks.
Now, Balls, I'm in a real rush to get to the hockey centre. We're missing all the action here. Will you just brush your teeth and let's get out of here, for God's sake? We'll be seeing you at the hockey centre. I have to say, my highlight of the year, as far as Yarra Valley was concerned, was when we were out there earlier in the year, and there was, I think it might have been a guy driving past on his motorbike mid-game.
Yeah, that's correct. It happens nearly every week we play at our home games.
This game is done and dusted.
Hey, Yarra Valley turns it on for the crowd with the old bloody motocross going past.
The fact that the hockey show has become a consistent performer over the whole season. I foreshadowed that last year from the pilot program, and I'm really, really glad to see it come on.
Yeah, the hockey show is lucky enough to have Mitchie, who has just come off the back of a fantastic win there against Melbourne Uni. Hang on, that really didn't sound good. I'm going to do it again.
Do you want me to do it?
No, it's okay.
I'm a striker, so there's been many great goals hit, but I don't think anything could beat Lauren Austin's goal against Melbourne Uni. Bloody cracker.
Winning the grand final, it was beautiful. Okay. And Ash, what was yours?
Celebrating after. It would have to be Elspeth Joyner, who's a teammate of mine in Essendon. Under 21s in Darwin. She scored the best goal I've ever seen.
Oh no, but where's Elspeth Joyner? I reckon she's on the ladder run. Let's go!
Hottest guy, this guy.
Please, a bit louder.
The hottest guy in State League One men, Mr. Benny Ryan. What number are you?
3.
Number 3
But
for
number
Camberwell.
1 with the ladies.
Number 1 with the lead.
And I'm still single.
Yes. And he's still single. His number is 0402.
Sarah O'Connor, massive game today.
Yes.
The grand final,
Yes.
the ultimate game.
Yes.
How do you think you'll go?
Really good, hopefully. A bit nervous, but hopefully we'll get out there and try our best and come home with the goods.
And obviously you went down 2 weeks ago to Waverley. How do you
Yes.
think you'll turn that around today?
Just go harder and we're a lot tougher.
Okay, Jerry, this is what we've been training for the last 20 weeks for. How are you feeling moments before the State League One grand final begins?
Actually, really composed, to be quite honest with you. I was a little bit nervous in the semi-final, but now it's in their hands. They know what they have to do.
Well, Charlie, what a smashing day today. We have Essendon versus Waverley State League One Women's Grand Final. It doesn't get much bigger than this.
Yes, Dan, this is hockeylicious. Now, I'm excited to be in the commentary box. Essendon are excited to be on the field, and they force an early corner.
Oh, they would love dearly to get an early goal here, Charlie Tulloch.
Left layoff, big hit into the circle, caught in the goalie's pants. Where's the ball? Oh, just cleared out there on the left-hand
Good
side.
work by the Waverley girls. Very tense game, and here the Essendon girls working it out again. They are looking dangerous at the moment, Charlie Tulloch.
Very dangerous. Sarah O'Connor with a big through ball, deflected off a Waverley stick into the circle here. One-on-one, goalie's off her line as well.
That's in a foot. That's definitely a corner.
Definitely a foot.
Absolute. Oh, there's nothing to complain about there, Cully. That's a corner.
Definitely a corner now. Back in the net. Essendon come out with the push. Can they force a goal here? Linda Harvey with the shot on the left-hand side. It's a goal!
What a great goal there by Linda Harvey. The looper. Let's have a look at it again.
There it is.
It's
Just
gone up
doubles it
and
up.
down. Oh, very hard to save as a goalkeeper, Charlie Tulloch.
Yeah, should she have laid down, Dan? May have been the way to go.
Maybe, but it's a goal anyway.
It is. And Waverley keep moving into attack. Bit of a rough tackle there. That's a penalty corner against Essendon.
Oh, that's a big call from outside the circle, Charlie, but it's a corner nonetheless.
The trap
Lay off to the left. Deflection, no, just missed it on the back stick trap there.
Charlie, I think they need to get that variation more organised. And here they go, the Waverley girls again to make it 1-1 here. Red cross.
Oh, great dive. Brody Whitmore coming out of her net, very agile. Clears the ball out to the left-hand side.
Oh, good work by the Essendon defence. They're looking sharp, Charlie.
Rock solid. But Waverley keep coming, moving into the circle here. Pushes it in. Is the ball lifted off Brody Whitmore? Could be a penalty corner, and it is.
Oh, Charlie, Brody has been great so far. And the Waverley girls push out. Trap at the top of the circle.
1, 2, 3. Shot.
And another great save.
Caught in the goalie's pads. Where's the ball going to come out?
Another corner, Charlie Tulloch. Waverley girls are looking great at the moment. Push out, trap. And 1, 2, 3.
Big shot. Oh, on the left-hand side. Back into the circle quickly. Have a shot here. Can they force another corner? No.
The girls have been solid as a rock of Gibraltar there, Charlie Tulloch.
They are made of stone.
Essendon penalty corner to put them up 2-0 at half-time.
Joe Francis pushes the ball, bump through the legs, shot to the left-hand side, no goal. That's 1-0 at half-time.
Second half action here, and the Waverley girls attacking the circle, Charlie Tulloch, and they worked a penalty corner.
Tremendous effort now. Waverley pushing for that goal. They need to get the equaliser at this stage of the game.
Trap and push through the corners and shot. Oh! Charlie Tulloch has won. Waverley have scored a goal, but no, what's happened here, Charlie Tulloch?
Oh, umpire's just going to have a little conversation about that one.
And the third umpire's called a goal, Charlie Tulloch. It is definitely 1-1. Waverley have squared the ledger.
Back in this game, Dan Miles. They're pushing up the right-hand side. They will not let up.
Absolutely not, Charlie, and the Waverley girls are taking great run there through there.
Shot from the left-hand side of the circle. Pushed out wide. What's it going to be?
I think it's another penalty corner by the look of the body language there, Charlie Tulloch.
Like a corner. Let's see if they can go 2-1 up in this game. Ball comes to the top of the circle. Flicked into the goals.
Oh! Liam Merritt has made it 2-1 to Waverley.
Fantastic reflex goal.
Oh, let's have a look at this again, Charlie Tulloch, and a great save by Brody Whitmore. Liam Merritt, quick hands, quicker than Jackie Lee. That's been fantastic, but it's Jackie Chan.
I think you mean Jackie Chan. I was going to say quickest hands in the West End, Miles.
Absolutely, Charlie Tulloch. Whatever it is, it's 2-1 to Waverley.
They are loving this, but Essendon will not give up. They keep pushing into the circle. Can they force a corner?
And
yes, that's got to be a corner. You can't tackle from on the ground.
No, that's lucky not to get away with a bit more than a penalty corner there.
Essendon looking for the equaliser. Pushes out to the left. Shot comes in.
Oh!
They have done it there.
Oh, it's 2-2, Charlie Tulloch. If this is the end of the game, we're going to extra time.
We are going into golden goal.
Party time, Charlie Tulloch and the Waverley girls. Extra time, attacking the circle here.
They get first shot at it, moving into the circle. Can they find the first goal and the only goal of golden goal?
Whoa! Great save there by Essendon. Oh, no, it's a penalty corner there for the Waverley girls.
It's a penalty corner. This is all important. If they can put this in, they win the game. Ball comes out.
Trap. Oh, and Waverley girls. What? Oh, no! Almost.
Body's flailing everywhere, but Essendon into attack on their own.
And no! Charlie Tulloch just missed. Oh, this is tense here, Charlie.
You'd have to say great defence, but almost a goal there.
And there's Lee Merritt. She's running the ball through the midfield. Gee, she's quick, Charlie. She's dragged one there.
She's moving right into attack. Can they force something here? A corner, goal shot, anything? Yes!
Oh! Waverley have won the State League 1 Women's Grand Final. Charlie Tulloch.
They are very, very happy indeed. Celebrating on the left-hand side in front of their crowd, who are probably singing the song right now. They are going apeshit.
Every reason to be excited, Charlie Tulloch. The Waverley women's team. There's Jerry Anastasia, never won a grand final, and he will be pumped, Charlie Tulloch.
8 or 9 losses, and this is it. Now he knows what it feels like to be a winner.
Congratulations to the Waverley girls. They are the premiers.
Just rewards for a great season there.
Yeah, it really was. It was a fabulous end, and unfortunately, there's got to be a loser here. But, I feel for Sue and Essendon, and look, it's just unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. I've been on the receiving end the last 7 grand finals I've coached and I've lost. And so I think it was about time I was about due, Hugh.
Well, we've seen from some of the footage that you've got a close affiliation with some of the Essendon players. You're consoling some of them there. Yeah. It's a horrible way to lose, but it's a great way to win, isn't it?
Well, it is. It's a fabulous way to win, and I think we'll do a little bit of celebrating in the next couple of days, I think. Yeah.
I'm sure you will. Well, congratulations. Enjoy the next 6 months because you are the State League 1 champions.
Thanks, Hugh.
This is just rewards for 20 weeks of hard work, isn't it, for the Waverley Hockey Club?
It was actually, I gave a little ground speaking on people coming to the huddle, and I said, that's about 20 rounds. We train twice a week. That's 2 hours, 4 hours of training a week. It really adds up, and we only had 70 minutes.
Yep.
And well, we had 85.
Yep.
And in this heat, it feels like 100.
For sure, for sure.
So,
now, for our Hockey Show viewers that may not know, a hell of a lot of hard work and dedication goes into winning a State League 1 premiership, doesn't it?
oh my God, yes. I think a lot of it's mental as well. Like you start the year, it's all roses, and then you might hit a lull halfway through.
Yep.
And then sort of digging back and refocusing, and like I suppose we had Jerry, and we've had a few experienced players like Maccas and, you know, maybe myself, Leah, and, you know, it's a long season for us, and to dig back, and you've got to win, you've got to.
Well, you turned it on for the crowd today because that was an incredible, a scintillating game of hockey. Even better than the game 2 weeks ago in the preliminary final when you beat Essendon.
Big game.
So congratulations, enjoy it.
Thank you.
Have a great night tonight.
Thank
Renee.
you guys too. See ya.
I'm joined by Steve Curry and Andy Lee, two very well-known faces and two hockey players.
Yeah, well.
Probably famous hockey players, we'd say, but not necessarily famous for your hockey. Now, a big win.
Crowd goes nuts.
Sounds like something I would have hit. A goal.
Yeah, it was until you said hockey players they realised who we were. It went nuts. They loved it.
Yeah. Now, we'll just say, with all the television and films and that sort of thing you guys have done, radio, obviously, Andy, is today's match the biggest role of your life?
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah, I personally think it's a tour de force that I'm happy to be part of.
Absolutely. I've taken the last 3 years off hockey in preparation for this match. I've done pre-season, carried it through the whole season until today. And I've purchased the hockey show. Sorry, did you purchase one?
Hockey show, yes, I've purchased 3 of them.
He's lying. He's lying.
Now, obviously, that's kind of the opposite of method acting there, Andy, not actually involving yourself in it until the day.
That's absolutely right, but everybody needs to rest their body before a big match, and as you see, when someone, like for instance, whoever gets the week off in an AFL Grand Final, they go through and win it. I've taken 2 years off, so probably should take it off.
The last time I was here at the State Hockey Centre, that stadium wasn't there, and there was a couch burning on that hill right there. Still don't know who lit the couch.
No.
But also, you didn't need a yellow tag to get into the ground. In fact, if you tried to wear a yellow tag in, there was a very good chance you may get horribly beaten. So that is the new face of Australian hockey.
Bernard Curry, again, great preparation for a game. Just to be there, amber fluid, amber glasses.
It's okay. This is only my 4th.
Only your 4th.
Yeah. Well, look, I'll tell a lie. The 4 before that I had, this one was my first 4. This is the 4th or the second 4.
Now, Steve, again, on big roles, obviously the Castle.
Oh, God, look out.
Recent Toyota ads, wonderful haircuts in both of them, and today, unfortunately, no mullet.
No.
Did you think maybe you could bring it out once again for us?
I was gonna bring it out. Unfortunately, I went past some of the members of the crowd going to the Melbourne show, and I was mugged, and I will admit slightly beaten in the wrong areas. But yeah, they took the mullet, and and here we are.
Mullet theft is a great problem.
Yeah, it's an epidemic. It's sweeping the nation.
Yes. Now, Andy, your radio show, you got your mum on recently. How did she feel about that?
It was an interesting one. I got my mum and she was farted at for a bit, which was bad. Look,
that hasn't happened since the last Lee family dinner.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. Well, the hockey show is very highbrow. My mum loves the hockey show. Unfortunately, we go a little lowbrow sometimes. She said that she hated all the poo talk, so I got it in and I gave her a pop quiz, and Mr. Methane was there to fart her if she got it wrong.
Mr. Methane, a popular celebrity.
Your mum doesn't know good entertainment when she sees it. She's got to wake up to herself.
Wake up, Marg. Wake up. That's from Steve Curry.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, I don't know if you know, but she was my grade 1 teacher.
Wow. I do know.
And I think it's influenced me for life.
Really?
Yeah.
So you haven't farted since?
Oh, look, we can't say that.
Slightly controversial.
Sorry, Mum, we've gone blue again. This is not good.
Sorry, Marg.
Now, an exclusive on the hockey show, I'm joined by the great 3LO radio commentator, John Fain. Now, John, you're going to be representing the offsiders.
That's the other John Fain.
I worked hard on that intro. Now, you're going to be playing for the offsiders today.
Yeah, someone's made a terrible mistake.
You used to play, Monday Night Veterans, is it?
Yeah,
for Yarra Valley?
D grade. Let's get that. That's D grade.
So, how are you feeling in the lead up to this beautiful day we've got here? Great crowd here for the State League 1 Grand Final. And you're going to be the showcase.
No, we're the clowns. You know how you go to the circus and they bring out the elephant, and then while they lead the elephant off, the clowns come out and do some tricks. So, look, it's just wonderful to be asked. I feel completely out of place. I'm playing with Lockie Dreyer and Wansborough and all these guys.
Lou Dobson, plenty of Olympians there. Yep.
So I feel like I'm completely miscast. But if my role is to go out and provide some light entertainment, I'm happy to do so.
Now, you're probably the only person today taking the field with a headband, bringing back a
and
look
blue blockers.
Yes.
Hey?
Yes. Hey. Looking
the original blue blockers, $1.95 savers.
Savers?
Yeah.
Wow, we should all get down to savers.
Yes.
You haven't picked up a stick in a while. Have you been practicing this week?
I have. I have been practicing. I don't know if you can get a close up on that, Billy, but I got myself a nice little blister from actually practicing, having not played for about 4 years or so down from the Q boys. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
How do you think you'll go in the game today?
I was just saying to Curry, who's the coach, if you're a few goals down,
super coach,
send me up front.
I'm going to send Andy up. He's going to stand behind Lockie Dreyer. He's going to stand on the goal line.
Yep. Just get Lockie Dreyer's ear.
Pretty much the only way that Andy's going to score a goal. He was telling me just before that in training at Camberwell, he actually slotted a few past Lockie Dreyer.
I was lying on that, so can you just not? I was talking myself up.
Oh, that was a lie.
Yeah, it's just.
That's awkward.
I am the oldest, least fit, least skilled, and I'm expected to hold my end up. It's just completely unfair.
I think David Warnsborough could push you on a couple of those issues just quietly, John.
Now, what do you think? You're playing on the back line, I hear. What do you think the chances are that one single player is ever going to get around you today?
Nothing will get past me.
No.
I do have this to say: I've never ever played on the back line before, which is good. Which is a good start, I think, because it's a whole new world out there, and I think it'll bode well for me. It'll bode well for the hockey show, for everybody, because I'm just going to be killing it out there on the back line.
Yep.
I won't let anything pass me.
What about this talk of a surprise late inclusion in the hockey show side?
Well, we can't say too much at the moment because I haven't heard anything about what you're talking about. But I would say if there was a late inclusion, it could really help us.
All right. Well, apparently the clock is running down. Your game's about to start. Wow. So
it's 2-2. It's going to go into extra time again.
The preparation has been great. Getting your fluids up. So all the best in the game, and we'll see you out there.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, guys.
We're 45 minutes away from game time. We're joined by the captain of the Greensborough State League 1 men's team, Jack Manos. Now, Jack, obviously you played last year in the grand final when Greensborough got a bit of a touch-up. Has that been mentioned at all in your preparation towards this game?
Absolutely not. We've got a bit of a different team this year, a bit of a younger squad, and we're prepared really well for this game. We've had a week off in between, really freshened up. So we believe we're a really good chance today. So we're going to put our best foot forward and see how we go. Obviously Waverley, a different side than last year as well. They've got some guys that are out with injury. They've had some guys in here that aren't 100% within this game. So we'll go into it with a really fresh mind, and I think we're a good chance.
We're expecting a tough game today. Greensborough got a lot of talented youngsters, and they'll definitely give us a bit of trouble up back, or down back I should say. But we've just got to take our chances. If we can score a few goals, we'll be a good chance.
Thanks, Charlie. And look at Kilmartin. That's Brett Thompson on the sidelines there. He must be devastated not to be out there on the field with his brother for this State League 1 grand final.
Yes, Huey. This is Waverley's 6th grand final in a row, but you can't imagine there'd be a hell of a lot more left for Brett Thompson, so I'd dearly love to be out there today.
Geez, Lukey, 6 consecutive grand finals, going for their 3rd straight flag, and it's a galaxy of stars out there. From Australia, we've got Steve Molam, Travis Brooks, and Luke Dorner all from Waverley, and then for Greensborough, we've got Jack Manos and Lockie Vivian Taylor, and it's Greensborough straight into attack.
Here's Daniel Marecki charging down the left wing. Oh, fantastic drag there. Takes the ball to the circle. Is that a short corner, Huey?
Yes, he's blown a short corner. Derek Pringle, the umpire there. Good decision. That ball just inside the circle when it hit the Waverley defender's foot.
Early chance here for Greensborough. Andrew Monty on the flick. Save.
Great save.
Off the pad swinging. It was a 16.
Get that ball past Steve Molan. He's a good keeper. Oh, and Adrian Cusick there with a lifted ball straight. Oh, a bit of a howdy-doody there for Lockie Vivian Taylor and Adrian Cusick. Love to see it on the field. Ball in.
Bounces up.
Swing.
Goal! What a goal there from Josh Pollard. He swung and hit that ball.
Young Glennie Simpson.
Glennie Simpson, right you are.
Straight into the ground, into the roof, and Steve Molan had no idea about that.
Very difficult to deal with. Greensborough absolutely wrapped there.
1-0 to Greensborough, and Greensborough straight onto the scoreboard. Luke Dorner, what can he do about it? Because he's one of the guns out there for Waverley, and he won't be happy with this scoreline for Waverley now.
Waverley with a free hit outside the circle. Tim Thompson on the ball. Into Dorner, diving. He's deflected it onto a foot.
Short corner. Anthony Trail there, the man on the spot, blowing that decision.
Dorner dangerous. Big flick! What a goal!
With the immediate response for the Waverley Hockey Club, 1-1 in the grand final, Lukey Kilmartin.
Sherry, that was like a bullet into the right-hand top corner there. That was amazing. Here's Waverley again, streaming forward. Travis Brooks, plenty of pace.
Look at Luke Dorner, here he is.
Plenty of ground.
Gets
diving. Goal!
Yes, goal to Waverley.
$1 field goal there by Luke Dorner, diving on it.
And Waverley have turned this around from 1-0 down to go into half-time leading 2-1.
Into the second half now, Huey. A very exciting first half. Big tackle there.
It's been a great game, Lukey. Oh, big tackle there. Tim Thompson.
On Lachlan Vivian Taylor, and I think Tim Thompson's going to be shown a yellow card here, Huey.
Yes, a yellow card. Now, Tim Thompson is no stranger to the cards in finals, is he, Lukey?
No, indeed, he's not, Huey. And now that gives Greensborough a little bit of an advantage.
A huge opportunity here. A deflection off Stephen Molan.
Short corner, yes. That was leading to danger.
Wasn't much you could do there. Steve Molan had to play. You've got to play at these balls in grand finals. You can't let them go because these Greensborough forwards will be lurking at the post, Lukey Kilmartin.
Yes, they will. And a little bit of an argument there about the corner, but nothing you can do.
Anyway, Greensborough now with a chance to get back in this game. Flick, saved on the line.
Michael Trout's
on the spot.
It's over.
It's goal.
No, 16. I think he's called it for a foot.
Must have come off a foot there from Michael Trout's at the post. A huge opportunity gone begging for the Greensborough Hockey Club. But here they go again, down the right-hand side, Lukey.
Greensborough really pushing forward in this second half. Huey.
That's a goal! Yes! Greensborough goal! Greensborough 2-all!
No, Huey, he's already blown a free hit.
Allowed it. Oh, it's a free hit outside the circle.
Greensborough fans not happy.
Yeah, shocker, Trayley.
Oh, I can't believe this. Greensborough to draw level 2-all, and it's been disallowed. But they've still got possession. They've got to pick themselves up from this. They're going into the circle now.
Slap in. Should have scuffled. Oh, another 16 to Waverley. They get to clear.
Sigh of relief. But there's no respite for Greensborough because here's Travis Brooks. Look at that pace. The diving tackle from the Greensborough play, but he can't get there.
He has Luke Dorner again streaming forward. No one out to tackle him.
Shot!
Off the post, Huey. Off the post.
Travis Brooks, that was reminiscent of the Olympic Games when he did exactly the same thing, Lukey.
And here go Waverley again, streaming forward.
Greensborough picking up the ball in midfield. Tim Wishusen beats two players. It's going down the middle. Luke Dorner for his hat-trick. Can he get his hat-trick?
Finds Wishusen. Oh, he's lost his feet.
Oh, diving save from the goalkeeper. Great save there. My God, I haven't seen a game of this sort of intensity all year, Luke Kilmartin.
And here, oh, that's a bad turnover from Michael Trounce, and here go Waverley again.
Luke Dorner,
very strong on the ball.
He's been everywhere, hasn't he, Luke? I mean, look at him. He's running and creating again. More space for Waverley to go into. Tim Thompson here, trying to pick up the ball at the top of the circle. Dunks it through, off the keeper. Save on the line.
Great goal line save by Malcolm Kemp, but that's led to a short corner for Waverley, and I think that's going to be quite dangerous for Greensborough.
What a save for that young player. Luke Dorner flicks.
Goal!
Yes! Goal to Waverley. 3-1 the scoreline, and you've got to say that Waverley must have this game in the bag, Lukey Kilmartin.
Well, Greensborough have been pressing forward, and I think that really could sink them. A 3-1 lead to Waverley.
Oh, it's a heartbreaker in grand finals. This huge crowd here, a ball into the circle. What can Greensborough get out of this? Luke Dorner, the man on the spot there, and Waverley out of trouble again.
Oh dear, a clumsy crew tackle there from Andrew Monty. I think he just needed to do something to break down the play, and he's got to be sent off for that one.
It's consistent umpiring there. You've got to say, when you're down, you're 3-1 down the grand final, you've just got to have possession of the ball, don't you? And Greensborough players now are going to have to make some rash tackles. Put the pressure back on Waverley, I say.
But here they go forward again. Jack Manos slapping the ball.
Deflection.
Goal! Lachlan Vivian Taylor with a magical deflection there.
Greensborough back into this game from 3-1 down. Now they're back within a goal.
And Huey, they really have been pressing. Here they are again.
Short corner. The seconds tick down. The seconds are ticking down, and Greensborough now with the last gasp chance to get back into 3-all and have a chance of getting their hands on the Premiership Cup.
The drama here, Huey.
Full time. It's full time. All Greensborough players up. It's all or nothing, Luke.
Andrew Monty, save!
Oh, what a save!
Another short corner,
A stick save by the Australian goalkeeper, Stephen Molan, diving to his right, but he has forced a second short corner for Greensborough. Another chance. Can Greensborough get a 3-all draw and force this game to extra time?
Huey, Waverley have got their hands on the Premiership Cup. They just need to hold this corner out.
Oh, jeez, Lukey. What are they going to do this
Andrew
time?
Monty again.
Deflection. Greensborough have won the grand final.
Waverley have won the grand final.
Waverley has got their third straight grand final. You've got to talk about the great teams in Victorian hockey, the Camberwell and the Waverleys through the 80s, and then the recent Essendon team with Jay Stacey and Michael Brennan. For 3 grand finals in a row, you've got to say that this is probably one of the greatest teams of the modern era, Lukey.
This is, Huey. This is an extraordinary effort by them, and they will be wrapped. This is an amazing moment for the history of their club and for the history of hockey in Victoria.
It's been a sensational day for them. The women have won the State League 1 grand final. The men have now won a State League 1 grand final. And Lukey, it's going to be a huge day down at Waverley tonight.
Let's listen to their song.
Okay, with Waverley goalkeeper Stephen Molam now. Stephen, 5 goals in that grand final. Probably one of the most exciting grand finals I've seen, probably in the last 5 or 6 years. What was it like to be a part of it?
Oh, it's fantastic. That's why we play. Such a great day. You know, you guys, the hockey show and things like that, Victorian hockey getting a fair bit of word out there to get a really good crowd here. I mean, this is better than National League crowd. This is one of the best crowds I've ever played in front of. It was great.
And speaking of the big crowd, I mean, the support from Waverley there was just sensational, wasn't it? I mean, seeing that song at the end, there must have been a real buzz for you.
Oh, mate, it's fantastic. It's great. But also to the Borough crowd, you know, they were there and screaming and shouting. It's just really good atmosphere and fantastic, I think, for hockey in general. It's a really good day.
And now, a quick comment about club loyalty. Obviously, you've got a lot of Australian commitments, a lot of commitments, you know, around the world with Commonwealth Games, all that sort of thing coming up. What's it like to come down back to the local level, the grassroots level?
Especially these days are why you play, really. I mean, it's more your mates, the guys that you grew up with and play hockey, so it's very hard to explain. There's pressure there, but it's different pressure. It's more about fun, being with your friends and really enjoying it. Like at the end there, we had a couple of corners against us after the whistle had gone, and I just said to the boys, this is why we play, you know, to enjoy this. You know, 5 of us mates, let's just make sure this ball doesn't go in. So very, very different and very enjoyable.
Okay, well, Steve, look, you've been fantastic for the hockey show. Really appreciate having you on. It's been a fantastic year, and we want you guys to go and enjoy this grand final win, because it's been a wonderful game for all the spectators here today.
We will, and thank you very much to the hockey show. It's really given hockey a voice. It's great.
Absolute pleasure, Steve.
Good on you guys.
Season 2005 over, and what a grand finale.
Mate, look, hockey couldn't have asked for more today. There's been some cracker games. It's been a fantastic way to end a fantastic year for hockey.
All 4 State League 2 and State League 1 grand finals decided by 1 goal. We had a penalty shootout in State League 2, we had 2 golden goal wins, and we had that fantastic State League 1 men's Waverley premiership with a short corner, defending a short corner after the final whistle.
And not to mention the hockey show versus the offside
And
issue.
of course, that was a wonderful game, wasn't it? And great to see that initiative by so many people from the Victorian hockey community, who we must thank.
Absolutely.
We must thank all those clubs that have supported us during the year, as well as our sponsors. Look out for the hockey show in 2006, because we'll be back on Channel 31. We've had a wonderful year, Dan Miles.
We'll be bigger than Ben-Hur.
And what better way to go out and send off season 2005 than with a best of package that we've put together for your enjoyment. And ladies and gentlemen, until 2006, keep dribbling.
It's the first ever episode of the hockey show on Channel 31, and what a night it's going to be.
It's coming round again, the slowly creeping hand of time in its command. Soon enough it comes and settles in its place. Its shadow in my face puts pressure in my day.
Youngsters out there, it's obviously something to aspire to, and it's obviously to win a premiership, because these guys are having the time of their lives.
We're just not that good, I don't think, many.
You can't say.
It settles in its place, the shadow in my face, there's pressure in my day. Soon enough it comes, and here it is again, it's slowly creeping in. Time in its command. Soon enough it comes, settles in its place. dignified name. This life, well, it's slipping right through my hand. These days turned out nothing like I had planned. Control, well, it's slipping right through my hand. These days turned out nothing like I had planned.
What would you say if we could give you girls some tickets to the hockey at the Commonwealth game? We don't actually have tickets.
Shot! Goal! Unbelievable, Hugh! Must get this goal to get back into the game. Goal! Look at the celebration we're doing. Is he happy with that?
Let's do it, hockey net. Oh! Joe Francis, great goal. Cross goal, yeah! It's Lisa Barty for Altona.
She's up on the left. Yeah, goal! Great! Oh, what a getting in.
A hockey show. Sheer beauty.
My least favourite one was when Dave Wansborough clocked me on the nose. And sometimes I've got to wonder why I still talk to the bloke.
Slowly creeping in. This life, well, it's slipping right through my hand. These days turned out nothing like I had planned. Control, well, it's slipping right through my hand. These days turned out nothing like I had
We'll be seeing you at the Hockey Centre.